Here we are at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona, just about set for Friday night baseball on the show. Tonight the homestand continues with the first of three between the Cleveland Indians and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Stay tuned for Diamondbacks baseball next. Shelby Miller, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Big arm from Shelby Miller from the right side, 95 to 96. Good sinking action and a pretty good straight changeup. You'll know if he's on early if you see lots of swings and misses on the fastball. And if that's the case, the power breaking ball comes into play. When he's on, he can be awfully tough to beat.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Brantley leads off second with nobody out. Left side, but well foul. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Edwin Encarnacion now. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. He's set and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that just misses the pool as it's off the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
In now, Jose Ramirez.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Tomas will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Andy Diaz.
At the plate, Andy Diaz. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Indians lead it 2-0. Josh Tomlin gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matty. Josh Tomlin, not an overpowering guy, 3-pitch mix. Fastball, curveball, straight changeup. He's 89 to 93 miles an hour. More of a control type pitcher. He needs the curve and he needs fastball.
Striding in, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
Striding into the box, David Peralta, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, a good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
0-2, here it comes. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. And there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Kurt
Jake Lamb standing in now. He went deep last night twice. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Pollock stands at second with 2 gone. One and one the count to Jake Lamb.
1-0.
In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring. An infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
And the 2-1. Popped him up. Diaz is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On to the 2nd inning here in the desert. Cleveland's out in front, 2-0. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He homered back in Wednesday's game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Line, but speared on a hop.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Into the box now, Abraham Almonte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Owings onto the grass, 2 down.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 43, Josh Tomlin.
Striding in for the Indians, Josh Tomlin. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit toward the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Ramirez is there. And there's one down now.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Naquin. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Brent Owings.
Up next for Arizona, Chris Owings. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor gloves it onto Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it now is Tomas, and Yasmani's got it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. 2 balls and no strikes.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2 balls and a strike. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Standing in now, Edwin Encarnacion. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back standing. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the forced play is now in order.
Andy Diaz.
Digging in for his second at bat, Andy Diaz. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And for a ball. Lindor on third. Encarnacion on second. Ramirez at first. One gone. A 1-1. Liner towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The batter, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Naquin. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands three runners and the side is retired. 3 left for the Indians as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Jeff Mathis. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1. Hit hard but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled softly out toward right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Stepping in now, Shelby Miller. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting.
So with one away, we'll take a look ahead at what's coming up for the Diamondbacks here on MLB The Show. Trying to pick things up where we left off, A.J. Pollock. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. One out and a runner on second base. And this one's in the dirt. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Almonte sprinting after it. But it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box now, David Peralta. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. High in the air out to center field. Nick one's under it. 2 gone. Riding in once again, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Sliced hard on the ground. Right to Ramirez. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. We're through 3 here in the Valley of the Sun. It's the Indians 2 and the D-backs 1. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Peralta is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Abraham Almonte.
In now for Cleveland, Abraham Almonte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side. Drury gloves it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The batter, catcher, John Tomlin.
Ready for another chance. Josh Tomlin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of wrecking.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it 2-1. Jake Lamb standing in now. He popped out in his first.
Baseman, Eric Lamb.
First pitch on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
And that one just missed outside. The 2-1 home is a fastball down below the knees.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Now at the plate is Manny Tomas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball. Here it comes, 1-0. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Three and 1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder. Brandon Drury waits on deck. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's set. Here it comes. There's a strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here's Chris Owings now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lamb at third with 2 away. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-0 is taken, strike 1. Now the 2-1. Chopper foul. towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Michael Brantley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Tomas giving chase, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Lindor. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
First baseman, number 10.
Edwin Encarnacion now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Line to left. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
In the dirt. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. They still lead it 2-1. Digging in now, Jeff Mathis.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, catcher, Jeff Mathis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Fouled off.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 26.
So here now is the pitcher, Shelby Miller. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Outside, 2-1. And the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Ramirez is up with it, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder, number 11. A.J.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, A.J. Pollock, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Pollock enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready for another shot now, Andy Diaz. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Andy Diaz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it now is Tomas, and Yasmani's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Into the box, Abraham Almonte, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch popped him up, and Lamb will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We'll be right back at Chase Field in just a moment. Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Hard liner to center field. Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Line drive to left. Brantley is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Jake Lamb. And he takes ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Count is 1-2 now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Tomas. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Ramirez is there. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. One left for Arizona. They're down 2-1. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Seventh inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings.
Austin Jackson.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
So 1-1.
Is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Now the 2-1.
Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
The 2-2. This one's flared off to the right side. Peralta is going to get there. One away.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he takes strike 2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. It's the Indians 2 and the D-backs 1. Dan Otero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Dan Otero.
Striding in once again, Brendan Drury. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All the They need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Comes set, and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Otero is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Popped up. Encarnacion is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 16, Chris Owings.
Here's Chris Owings now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is flared out towards second. And that's the second out.
The catcher, number 2, Jeff Mathis.
Digging in once again, Jeff Mathis. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. Encarnacion is there for it. And that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. The Tribe lead this one 2-1. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. No hits to this point.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there, base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Stepping in now, Andy Diaz. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ramirez leads off first with one away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second, as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know that you have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brian Shaw will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Roberto Perez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Roberto Perez.
Jeremy Hazelbaker will try and get his club back into it here, as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home misses, ball 2.
No strike.
Now the pitch. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Now the 2-1. Swing and a liner. And this will be just what the manager ordered, as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line. Foul. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Ready once again, David Peralta. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. From the stretch. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jake Lamb would be next. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put in. Randall Delgado enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready for another chance? Abraham Almonte. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. At the plate, Roberto Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Michael Brantley. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. And that misses as well. 3-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Tomas is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians fail to score. They're up 3-2. Cody Allen comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
Digging in and looking for more, Jake Lamb. He's the one to start it out against Cody Allen, who for his part tries to close the door on this one. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Almonte is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. Bouncer, and this is off the second base bag. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Brandon Drury. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just missed with a breaking ball. Ahmed, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Ball two now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brandon Drury goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Allen sets. Here he comes 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just...
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Tribe jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Josh Tomlin gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Shelby Miller takes the loss despite working 8 very strong innings. Cody Allen closes the door for the save, his second. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. Left 7 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Josh Tomlin. His record is now 1-0. Credit the save to Cody Allen, his second. The loss goes to Shelby Miller. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street stations.